Crash is back.
And so are we.
Yes.
When
Here
was
we are.
the last time you were on the sticks, Alex?
I've never been on the sticks before. Update your history books. This is the first time on the channel that I've ever been on the sticks.
Well, as far as the new
That's
era
true.
goes, that's
yeah.
absolutely true.
But as far as like in the continuity of the people watching the show, probably like 2 weeks ago, right? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Maybe, yeah.
But in reality,
Months and months.
months and months. If we were playing Cyberpunk 2077, let me tell you something. I'd be all over this. We'd be seeing what it's like to play that game. End game. You know what I'm
Let me tell
saying?
you something. If this were like my bed at home
Yeah.
and I were tasked with laying in it comfortably, I'd be all over
I'd be
it.
asleep.
But it's not. This
but
is
it's not.
Crash Bandicoot
We're
4.
gonna, we're gonna find
and
out.
I assume what is the final world?
It looks very ultimate. I was gonna say penultimate. I guess it is penultimate.
No, it'd be ultimate, right? Final?
Like penultimate, like it's not the last stage, right? It's like before the last boss. I don't know. Wearing football shorts.
You again? You two are so clingy. Take a hint already. Who's on my super secret personal frequency? What? Who is this?
Oh, we're fighting the original Crash Bandicoot Cortex also.
Do you not
Yeah, it
recognize
looks like
your
it.
own face? I've come from the future to
How could you
warn
ever have trouble recognizing fucking Cortex? Look at his fucking head.
General of your army, you
He's shaped
are
like the letter
failed.
W.
The machine rejects
Oh,
you.
Crash having a little trouble.
Embryo, alert the guards. Why won't I listen to me?
You fucking
Would I listen to a future self?
If it was me, I would at least pay the fuck attention.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I would have to like first go through a rigorous process of proving to myself that I am myself in the future. But I'm pretty sure I could think of some like plenty of stuff I've never told anybody that I could ask myself.
Ooh, yeah.
Question of the day: what is the stuff you never told anybody that you would only ask yourself to prove to yourself that you are yourself? Secondary question of the day: what is your social security number?
Third question of the day, what killed me just now? Oh my god!
Ted, in case you couldn't tell, none of that was a real question. It was a gag. It was a.
I'm gonna lose.
I'm kind of formulating one inspired by what you said.
Will you want to share with the rest of the class?
I'm gonna lose all the lives.
How would you approach confirming your future self is your future self?
So you're not actually asking people to reveal their actual totems,
Yeah.
but hint at it, basically?
Yeah.
Like I said, for me, it would be like a series of questions. Lightning bugs, I guess they are. Crickets? They look like crickets to me.
Electricits.
Electricate? Electricate? If this were Pokemon, Electricate.
Electrocute.
Alright, but like give me an evolution, either down or up. Like,
Electrocute and Electrokit. He's ugly when he's big, so he's not cute anymore. He's a cricket
Electrocute.
or squee.
But like, how do you spell that so it's not actually the word electrocute? You know what I mean?
Squee leg trick? Because he's a leg. Because he's a cricket. Static.
Are you giving up on electrocute? Because I liked it.
No. I'm trying to give it more than one vector of meaning.
But I asked you, like, if it were electrocute, which I like, if it's the baby.
Electric cute.
A leg?
Electric cute.
A leg? Okay, spell it.
Like for e-cig, right? Leg,
Yeah.
trick, maybe with a C, cute. Electric cute.
Electrocute.
That's the little one.
Okay.
And then electricate is the second and final evolution.
Electrocate.
Electricate. Electricate. You're a cricket.
Electricate. Yeah, but it's pronounced electricate.
Yeah.
Right?
Or he's Blasthopper. Or he's Blasthopper. Glasshopper.
I like Blasthopper. Blasthopper. Blasthopper.
Blasthopper is
Blasthopper.
kind of like doesn't actually convey the meaning exactly that I want.
Right, blast, but I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Electricate is good.
Electricate.
Electricate is real good.
I came up with that one. He came up with electrocute, which is
Electric cute.
yeah, I get the leg.
It's
they,
a little
they
busy.
rub it
It's a
together.
little busy.
Oh no, I'm thinking of grasshoppers that fucking rub their legs.
So
But
do
these
crickets.
dudes jump.
So do crickets.
Do they really?
They're the ones who chirp. Creep, creep.
And with their legs? That's how they do it?
like when you tell a joke and nobody laughs.
When I tell no, that's when you tell a joke.
The royal you.
Oh!
That doesn't count as a laugh, but I appreciate it, Ted.
It was O.
Yeah.
That's Ted's O face.
That was like hype man reaction.
I can't touch those at all, right?
You can try.
No, but I die.
No,
I
they
mean,
feel
like-
great. They give you a
guys
life.
you guys are both assholes.
They feel great. They give you
Oh, what
a
are you
life.
talking about?
Also,
Wait, what?
you
what?
did not keep your promise.
Was I supposed to grab? How do you play this? Okay.
Would it be ground electric?
What?
That'd be crazy.
I see
Bug
this.
electric.
Some
Bug
nonsense.
electric.
Were you saying something, Alex? What were you saying?
I didn't understand how to play, but I now do. I now understand.
Now you are an expert.
Now I understand. Oh, now I understand that it's R2.
Now you're an electrocute.
Electrocute.
A leg trick.
Electrocute.
Oh my god. A leg trick cute.
Cheap chick.
It's a
in the
mouthful,
city.
but like it works.
Yeah, it's too much. Like, I'll be
You're probably right.
I'll be real.
You're
It's
probably
too
right.
much.
You're
Like,
right.
if I was gonna really commit, if I was like working at the Pokemon company, that would not be my final.
That being said, I give you massive points because it's good.
Oh,
It's very good.
yeah, it's
you do, like-
got the vectors that you need.
Something with pupa, maybe?
For a middle stage,
Yeah.
But
or
they
the baby
do.
stage?
But is that what crickets do? They come.
they don't. But then again, you know,
Yeah.
it's Pokemon, bugs in general. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Is it like?
Shock,
Oh, look at that!
Shock agate. Shock. Nope.
What
Still
did you
trying to
fucking
figure
say?
this out? Okay.
Shockaget?
Maggot and something
Shock
electric.
Agate? Bob Saget?
Shock agate.
Shock agate.
Shock Agate.
I'm surprised you went for that fruit.
You've got Shock Agate.
So bad. It sucks.
Okay, and I got a checkpoint. I'm gone.
This is where the turtles came from.
What is this? Can I get hurt here? Oh, I can.
Nice.
Is the secret of the Ooze Power Rangers the turtles?
What do you think?
I literally can't remember.
So you think there was a Power Rangers movie called The Secret of the Ooze?
I don't remember. I know there's Ivan Ooze.
Oh, I see where your confusion is coming from now. No, there was no secret about Ivan. That man was out and proud.
That's the guy from Indiana Jones.
Sure. Yeah, Secret of the Ooze is the second turtle movie. My Power Rangers movie was simply called the Power Rangers movie.
This sucks, guys. If you're wondering if this sucks, it does.
That was a close one.
If you're wondering about my depth perception, yes, it sucks.
Desk perception!
If you're wondering about my desk perception,
Hey,
it
wait a
sucks.
minute. There are 2.5 desks in here. Somehow I know that. Damn!
Oh my
rat!
Fuck!
Jesus.
God!
Don't ask me
got
how I know,
great
but there are
desk
2.5 desks in here.
Like
That's
Jason,
some really good desk perception.
like Jason Bourne.
Thank you.
But like really useless. Jason Bourne, like the ultimate Office Depot employee.
Wait a minute.
He'd be in league with my secret agent, man.
There's a bookcase not being used sufficiently here. You can get more shelf space if you move this over here.
Hold on, the painting's not straight.
Oh my god, that reminds me, we were playing a game the other night, and we were guessing like what superhero power one of the players would be,
Guessing.
and she said her genuine answer was know every language. I'm like, that's not a superpower. You could just do that.
No, you can't do that.
It'd be hard. It'd be really fucking
that's
hard.
a superpower.
But it's not a superpower.
Sure it is.
If you
You
can
can't
just
save
know,
the day with it.
like, yes, you
So
can.
you don't know about Doug Ramsey, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I see you. I see you. You're one of them motherfuckers.
Like conventional superpowers.
To be fair,
certainly not
question of the day: do you know who Doug Ramsey is without googling it?
Right. Certainly not conventional, but that's a superpower, dude.
I don't like the rats.
Absolutely.
Am I about to get a game over?
Okay,
Don't worry about
but
it. You're good. You're good.
that being said, even worse, another person guessed
Lost my shit.
being able to take a nap at any time.
I don't know if I'd qualify it as a superpower, but it is an extraordinary ability that I would like to have.
Yeah, true.
Jesse has that ability.
Not a superpower.
Jesse makes me furious when we travel. He like is asleep before the plane takes off and lands like in the place. Like he like time warps like so good.
I think I could pull that off.
Shit, this is so hard, you guys. I'm about to lose my shit. I'm literally about to die. Like permsies.
I'm gonna have a perm.
We're about to find out what happens when you run out of lives.
That's okay. Bro!
I hated that. All right. Okay.
I believe.
Okay. Okay.
I believe.
This part sucks. It really messes with my depth perception for some reason. Shouldn't, right? Like, by all accounts, it shouldn't.
I like their sounds.
That's banging! I fucking hate you guys.
Take one at a time, dog.
Okay.
Ooh. That was a nasty little trick. You want that box, huh? You want that box. You want that box! I can't believe it.
I can't believe I thought I still had the green shit! I thought I still had the green shit!
Restart level. Okay, that's not so bad.
Oh.
What do they start you with, though? My guess is 4.
3? Yeah, some fucking bullshit number that's never gonna ever get back up to like 20 with Alex at the wheel. Come on, we've seen this.
4? Wow.
Oh, God.
I wonder why 4.
Because 4 turns into 5 tries, I guess. 5 seems a good amount of tries.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
A-I-O-U.
man.
Now it seems like a good time to remind you guys that we really appreciate y'all watching. We hope that you are enjoying the new shit that we're doing, and we're having a good time doing it. And if you want to see some more, we've got more.
Oh!
Literally right now, you can head over to patreon.com/superbeerbros and get like extra early episodes over there at Patreon. It only costs $10 a month, and that $10 is like the only way we're getting paid, and it makes this show possible. So please feel free to check it out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, though AdSense will be back eventually, if it's not already by now when you're watching this.
Yeah, we're still working on permanently removing ads from YouTube, but we're a ways away from that.
Yeah.
Ain't no ads on Patreon.
Ah! Okay. Hate you.
It's like you're trying to hit them with the tip of your spin hitbox.
Yeah. Kind of am. Ah!
Did she do the peace sign when she double jumped?
Yeah.
She does! How did I miss that?
I just want to spread peace. I just got a checkpoint that didn't exist before. Maybe it did. I just haven't been in this part of the level in a long time. Got the mask. We're in there.
I got the mask on DVD.
Oh! Don't know how I lived. Felt like I just went right into the blades, but I guess
think you had a mask.
Oh, no.
Punk-ass rats.
Who got a bot?
I watched 10 minutes of an episode for the first time in many, many years. Eureka's Castle.
Uh-huh.
I remembered certain characters. Eureka herself, Magellan, the chill dragon, Batley.
I remember Batley.
The asshole bat who kind of seems like a black guy to me a little bit. Like
Does
a
he?
black nerd. He comes across to me as blackish. But I'd forgotten about this one cat. I still don't know his name because I couldn't watch enough of the episode. I didn't stay tuned in long enough. There's like a guy. He wears like aviator goggles over his head.
What?
And
a human?
Yeah, he looks like a human. He has a big nose and like
But he's a
olive
puppet.
skin. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And he has purple hair, and I think he's French.
What on earth?
And then when I saw him, I immediately was like, oh, I didn't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Like, there was something about him I didn't like as a kid.
Oh, no.
But yeah, Eureka's Castle, man. That thing was on for quite a while.
I may need to... I don't know if I'm going to ever progress. All right.
You got this.
Like, I'm going to have to get perfect at this. Hold on.
Identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like 2 overripe bananas.
Oh, what in
Overripe
hell?
bananas.
What in hell? I already lose life?
What in hell?
Dude, did you just unlock something for me, Brett?
Did you forget about the existence of Eureka's Castle and now you're looking at pictures?
Yeah.
How could you have forgotten Eureka's Castle?
Yeah, what do you think we're referring to every time?
Why am I dying from that box?
You
Are you moving
before?
while you're doing the spin?
If I was not intending to.
What did you say, Ted?
Have you referred to it before?
We are constantly
We
referencing
sing
Eureka's Castle over here.
What?
We go, Eureka's Castle.
Shit! I'm getting stymied by the first obstacle in the fucking level. All right.
Gee, what a wonderful place to be.
I need.
Ted is just looking at his phone now.
He's just
trying
looking
to
at
remember
old
Eureka's
episodes
Castle.
of Beard Bros, looking for the Beard Bros referencing Eureka's Castle.
I just don't remember you guys ever talking about that.
I need to watch the intro. I might have seen that.
I think there's even an episode
I'm
of Elden
pretty
Ring
sure you
called Eureka's
saw-
Castle.
I'm pretty sure you saw Eureka's Castle.
I would say it's a little before your time compared to us, but
Yeah.
because it was already pretty old when we were watching it.
I don't know, man. When I looked it up, my friend was sitting there. I think she said it was like 89 to like 94, which is prime time for us.
That's like when we were young children.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like, I don't remember a lot of stuff from when I was that young, right?
that's weird. I really do.
A lot of entertainment.
I remember
guess.
being in preschool, getting a hype when Ninja Turtles would come back from commercial break.
I remember watching, like, Little Miss whatever. Little
Sunshine.
Miss, yeah.
Wait, really? The movie?
No, the, like...
Oh, the Little Miss show?
Yeah, like the show that was, like, with all those little guys.
The Mr. show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Show. No.
I had the books. If we're talking about the same.
Yeah, we
thing.
are. Like, the Little Miss, Little Mister. Little,
Little Miss Angry and Little Mr. Angry.
Yeah.
I miss those books. I loved them.
There was a cartoon of it that I watched every morning. I remember Sheri Lewis. Yeah.
Shout outs to Sheri. Shout outs to Sheri for creating a beloved character who has lived on far longer than she will.
As a dog toy.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You stole my thunder.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't know that's where you were headed. Thought you were just praising Lamb Chop's play along.
No. I was going for the dog toy thing.
Such you're a big Charlie Horse fan.
Who? Who did?
Charlie Horse.
Who said I was a big Charlie?
I just thought you were a big Charlie Horse fan.
Oh. He's fine. Who was the other one?
Hush Puppy.
Hush! Motherfucker.
He's the one who's like, boo. He's like, he sounds like Sheri Lewis has a cold.
Hush, motherfucking puppy, dude. Wow.
Hush, motherfucking puppy.
Direct quote.
I said, what's your name anyway? Hush, motherfucking puppy.
Anytime, like, it's hard, right? It's hard to have, like, a Basset Houndy looking character and not have him sound Southern, right?
Oh my god, yeah. Ah! Do you think that's because of Huckleberry Hound?
I don't know.
Like, why do I think a dog is supposed to sound like Aloysius?
Good question.
Do I not have it anymore? Is that what's up?
You don't.
Oh!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No more lives and you're gonna die.
Come on, I'm gonna start the level overhand the control of the bread, and then he's gonna beat it in one try. It's not even that hard. I'm just not good at the goddamn game.
Level number 5.
Ah! I tried to make it, but I cannot make it.
What
And
were we
I
just
can't
talking
run,
about?
and I
Charlie
can't
Horse.
jump.
So the Basset Hound thing always reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese. And there's just so much about that band that's off-putting, man.
The
Like,
human.
Ugh.
The human.
yeah, like, we could start there.
Giuseppe?
Like-
what's his name?
I wish.
Giacomo?
Pasquale.
Oh, even more.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's even more of that.
Even more like guys coming up with pretty, like, it's like the Pierre of French, you know? Pasquale.
There's just something off-putting, like, okay, we got a rat, a bird, a dog, okay, cool. And then just a man.
The guy from the pizza box.
Yeah, why? They could have made him anything. You could have made him anything. And you made it, why? Why'd they do that,
Some
man?
people are uncomfortable if there's not a human in control, you know what I
I
mean?
hate that. I hated that. And I hate the fact, I hated the Chica or whatever her fucking name is.
The one from Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, her. No, the bird,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Whatever her name is.
I think her name actually may be Chica.
I hated the fact that she, like, looked like she needed help. You know, I didn't like
She
it
looked
was-
like uneasy to be on
Yeah,
the
that's
stage.
what I'm saying, and she should, because the man next to her was clearly like he looked like Frank Rizzo, like
Yeah.
the fucking. He looked like Chucky. Y'all motherfuckers don't. He didn't always used to look like a fucking Rocket Power
A skate
character.
boy, yeah. He was never a skater boy. He was
Yeah,
like,
when we were growing up, that motherfucker I think had a cigar in his hand, man.
he looked like Joe Pesci from Moonwalker.
He used to bust people's balls and shit.
Ah, didn't finish your pizza, huh, motherfucker?
Yeah.
It's exact. He looked like a ball buster. He looked like Don Rickles
Yeah.
got touched the ooze from Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
he looked like Don Rickles ran the circus.
And yeah, so she should have been fucking uneasy, man. Like, that guy's not a good influence. Then you got the dog, who I suppose is like the most innocuous of them all.
What's his name? Like Shuckles?
I don't remember.
Mushroom the dog?
But then there's fucking
Muzzy or whatever.
the Munch,
Yeah.
who's like the leader.
Yeah, he's like the Dr. Teeth of the group.
Right. You got him.
Oh my god, I got
There
there.
you go. Nice job.
How many lives do I have? Ah! Are these guys touchable? I don't know.
What do you think?
Don't know.
The hell are they?
What is that? What was that?
What is that?
What is that?
Well said.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, that's a heartbreaking scene.
Whoever thought, right?
That you could empathize with a volleyball?
Like that movie would be like still like people are like, "Oh man, Wilson."
Oh man, I love it. Zemeckis knows how to tell a story, you know?
Ah! Sorry. So those guys, no touchy.
They are nitro, what would I call them? Nitrites. I would call them nitrites.
Yeah, that's very good. That's like a very like 90s sounding guy too.
Thanks.
It's like a creature in Osmosis Jones or something.
Osmosis Jones. And you know, by the time the movie came out, I think I was like 15.
Yeah.
So I wasn't exactly a target demo. But you better believe I was like feeling that movie just to watch Bill Murray do his thing, you know?
Oh yeah. Just phoning in a movie for the sheer joy of it.
Can't believe in a couple weeks I'm gonna be seeing like Peter Venkman
Like
ride again.
actually for real. Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Do you think he's like in the movie, or do you think he's like in the last scene of the movie?
I think he's in the fucking movie.
Like,
man.
he's like-
they're all in the movie.
Like he's gonna have like a storyline?
I don't know about that. I don't think he's gonna have an arc.
Oh my god! I'm not even gonna try.
Am I still able to get in on that?
Yes, actually, you are. We just booked it. But you got to be free on the 22nd.
Okay, I might not
You don't want to see no Ghostbusters?
be. No, I really do.
I don't want to see no
We're gonna shove down some glizzies, man.
I don't even want to see
Glizzies?
ghosts. That's what I'm always doing right before we record.
I don't know why they're called that. But that's one piece of like Gen Z slang, or I assume it's Gen Z slang,
Glizzies?
that I genuinely find funny.
I think it's
Calling
like
a hot dog a glizzy.
I think it's New York shit.
I don't know what it comes
Yeah.
from, but it's so dumb. I think it's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna shove down a couple glizzies. I'm gonna have some like peanut M&Ms. We're gonna have a good time. And then if you come, you will see me over the course of an hour and 55 minutes, kind of like just melt into a puddle that used to be a man.
Because it's an ice-based movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why. That's exactly why.
All right.
Damn.
Listen, it is close to the end of this. I have not beaten one level.
That's me though. Like there are plenty of episodes where I haven't beaten a level.
I don't feel like I'm even close to beating this level. I'm going to try it a little bit more, and then I might just consider handing it to somebody who can beat this game, because I feel like I'm on the last stage.
Definitely not the last stage, but
Like last
probably
world.
the last world. Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
I remember there is a level in here that is like extreme. I probably shouldn't even say this out loud, but like it is extreme. It's tough to the point where you're like, I like have to clap for them. Like that's brilliant, you know.
Like it's like a fuck you level.
That's not how I would describe it. I would describe it as like, oh, y'all were stunting on this one. Y'all are showing off, and it's appreciated. Ooh. You don't have to get the boxes if you don't want to, by the way.
That one was not that high risk, right?
I'm not talking about that one. I'm just saying, like, if you want to just, like, try and beat the level, like, you could just run and just see what it's like.
The actual truth is, My neuroses will not let me.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, this whole place feels like the sewer set.
It's funny that it's like Cortex. Like, why you got like rats?
Industrial waste, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight to eat. Nice. Oh!
Okay. That was some Jar Jar Binks shit right there. I'll take it though.
Succeeding in like feats of athleticism despite incompetence, is that a Jar Jar?
Yeah, like you just kind of like stumble through.
Yeah, but it's not like, oh, I got every answer right on the test despite the fact that I'm an idiot. It's not that. It's like, is it like I'm hypothesizing specifically have to do with like body feats?
Yeah, it has to do with like doing like slapstick comedy through something that is supposed to be like Ninja Warrior level skill. Like when he like does like the trip and fall and he like throws a bomb on a tank and it blows up and then he swings around and he turns.
That's
off
my question. Is it physical activity or is it specifically like acts of war?
Physical activity. Like it definitely is more about the being a goof and not actually being good and still winning.
So it could be like soccer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Goofy in those one Goofies. In those specific Goofy cartoons. The ones where there's
I can't believe you're fucking with that guy.
The one where there's like lots of Goofies, and it's like Goofies learning how to play baseball.
The Goofy race, yeah. The race of goofs.
Goofs.
Sometimes there'd be a red goof. Remember those?
Yeah.
They'd have red hair.
Just like a ginger.
Ginger goof.
Yeah. Like even in the movie.
Goofy movie, there were ginger goofs?
The cute goof is ginger.
Oh, Roxanne?
Yeah.
I don't consider her a goof. I consider her...
She's a dog woman, but not like, a goof.
All goofs are dog people. Not all dog people are goofs.
So she's like a non-cursed dog woman.
I mean, they're all kind of fucked up, but she is not a goof, but she is a dog, I think.
What about Pete?
Yeah, her dad's a bulldog or something.
That's super real. Yeah, he does look like a bulldog. Yeah. So, as far as Pete, he's like his own thing, right? Like,
he's not a goof.
No. I mean, I think he's close, but look at him, man.
Is he like a French bulldog? Or?
Pete is not a bulldog.
I don't think. Yeah, he's one of them dog people.
He's a dog boy. He's a Disney dog.
Disney dog boy.
I think that's pretty good. Disney dog.
Disney dog.
Disney dog.
Not to be confused with
costs
fucking Pluto.
$18.95 and is very basic, and you have to put mustard on it yourself.
Those are not the glizzies we will be enjoying at the movie.
Fuck.
But some canon, the Goofy's wife is like a cow or something like that.
You're thinking of Clarabelle.
And I don't think that's Goofy's wife.
Not his wife.
Yeah.
But he had like several wives or something.
I'm sorry?
I thought we dove into this before, like...
Oh, is that right?
A year ago or something.
Oh, you're saying like he's been depicted as having several different wives over different shorts. Not that Goofy himself is like a multiple-time divorced man.
Correct, yeah.
I see. I thought you were like, I'm a bigamist. One more attempt, and then we'll try again next time.
Wow.
That's bigamy.
I don't have a problem with it. That's a human standard.
That's that fucking Krakoa era X-Men shit. Where they're like, those are human rules. I'm like, wow.
Oh shit. Okay.
A lot of shit went down in that 6-month gap, didn't it?
All of my wives are equally happy.
Goofs do whatever they want.
They take care of each other.
Goofs make each other happy. However they can.
Sister wives.
They love each other, Mick.
I hate how casual that Mick was.
They love each other, Mick.
They love each other, Mick.
Goofy's not that, like, he's like too extra to ever say that. Mick.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I believe him 100% because of the way he said it.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, he means that. All right, next time on Beard Bros for real, we'll continue this shit. Oh no, we're still going. Okay.
I just wanted to get these rat guys out of here because they were challenging my feelings of security.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
See you next time, man.
Love you, bye.
Take care of each other, Mick.
Look out for each other.
I got more than enough love.
Goofs,
to go
look out
around,
for
Mick.
goofs.
She's not natural.